Building a culture of inclusivity and diversity is not only the right thing to do, it's also good for business. Studies have shown that diverse teams are more innovative, creative, and productive than homogeneous teams. And today, we're going to discuss some practical steps that you can take to build a culture of inclusivity and diversity in your workplace. Firstly, it's important to understand that inclusivity and diversity are not the same thing. Inclusivity means creating an environment where everyone feels welcome and valued, regardless of their background or identity. Diversity, on the other hand, means having a mix of people with different backgrounds and identities. And one way to foster inclusivity is to create an open and supportive work environment. And this means encouraging open communication and feedback and actively listening to and valuing the perspectives of all team members. It's also important to create opportunities for professional development and growth for all team members, regardless of their background or their identity. And another key aspect of building a culture of inclusivity and diversity is to be aware of and to address unconscious biases. Unconscious biases are the automatic and unintentional mental processes that can affect our attitudes and behaviors towards others, often without us even realizing it. To overcome unconscious bias, it's important to educate yourself and your team members about it, and then to actively work to mitigate its effects. Now, this might involve things like anonymizing resumes during the hiring process or providing unconscious bias training for team members. And finally, it's important to hold yourself and your team members accountable for creating and maintaining an inclusive and diverse workplace culture. This might also involve setting clear diversity and inclusion goals, tracking progress, and making changes as needed. Remember, building a culture of inclusivity and diversity is an ongoing process, and it requires commitment and effort from everyone on the team. So, let's get started and create a workplace culture where everyone feels valued and supported.